Hello there, bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and today I'm going to be showing you my TBR for the reading rush, which goes from July 22nd to July 28th, if you don't know. And for this month, I'm also participating in the book junkie trials, so I've picked out my TBR from the books that I had piled, which is like 17 books, so it's pretty easy to pick a couple for the week-long readathon that is happening. And this year, I'm a little bit happy that one of the challenges is not to read 7 books, because I don't have 7 books picked out, because that's a lot of books to read in 1 week. So I'm happy that that's not one of the challenges this year. But I am very excited to be participating in this because I love reading, and reading with other people is just so much fun. Reading for me was always a solitary thing, and it still is, but it's really fun to talk about the books I read with you guys and with other people in this community, and so I'm really excited to be participating in this. And I don't know if I'll be able to do every single one of the video challenges because I do work, so we'll see if that happens. I hope I can do them. Since I participated in last year for the first time and I had a lot of fun, I'm really looking forward to it this year. And down below in the descriptions, I'm going to have my Reading Rush name, and you can add me as a friend on the Reading Rush, their website, and I'll have my information down below if you want to add me as a friend, because I currently just joined, so I don't have any friends on there yet. But yeah, if you want to do that, it's all down below. But without further ado, I'm going to show you the books that I'm going to be reading. Now, the first challenge we have for this is to read a book with purple on the cover, and I actually didn't have a lot of books with purple on the cover that I was hoping to read this month, but I do have one, and that is Furthermore by Tahara Mafi. There is a little bit of purple, there's like a smidgen. I don't have the physical book, but I've seen a couple pictures and there's like a smidgen of purple on the cover, so that counts. I'm using that book. It is going to be my one and only audiobook for this readathon because I love audiobooks. I can listen to them while I'm watering the plants and driving to work. It's pretty much just a movie in your head, and I love audiobooks, and I really enjoy Tahara Mafi's works. And then challenge number 2 is to read a book in the same spot. And for that challenge, I have Paper Girls. This is a graphic novel that I had picked up from the library. I was going to check it out. I've heard some people talk about it, so I wanted to read it and see what it was like. And I know that this won't be a typical challenge to do reading a book in one spot. It's not hard, but I decided to pick a graphic novel because it's shorter, so I'll be able to read it in one spot, no problem at all. So that is my second book for this challenge. I don't really know much about this, so I can't really say anything else about the book because I really don't know much about it. And challenge number 3 is to read a book that has been on your TBR for over a year. And I have so many books on my TBR that have been on my TBR for over a year. But for that, I decided to pick, again, I picked one that from the book junkie trials, which is the same thing, read a book that has been on your TBR for a while, and this one has been on my TBR for over a year, and that is Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. This is the Reckoner's book 1. Again, I really don't know much about this book, so I really can't say anything very interesting about it, but I am looking forward to reading it because I read Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn trilogy and it blew my mind away. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. And I've fallen in love with his writing style, and I've heard some good things about this book. It's also a YA series, so I know it's not going to take me forever to read it. And then for number 4, the challenge is to read a author's first book. And I'm going to be combining number 4 and number 5. And number 5 is to read a book with a non-human main character. And so for those 2 challenges, I have To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I wasn't sure if this was her first book, but it is. She has another book coming out this year. It's a different series. But I've had this book on my TBR for a while. And if you don't know about this book, it is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, a very dark retelling. We have a siren who eats the hearts of human princes, and then we have our other main character who is a human prince who hunts and kills sirens. So I have heard a lot of great things about this book, that it was dark but also kind of fun in a weird sense. So I love The Little Mermaid, and I love anything to do with like the water and retellings, especially like I like it when they put twists on retellings and, you know, obviously don't just do the same thing like all the live action Disney movies that they seem to be just pumping out. Yeah, that's a whole other issue, Megan. But I am really excited to read this book. I feel like I'm going to fly through it. Very excited to read it. I feel like I'm just going to fly through it and like devour this book. Can't wait to read this book. I'm going to be combining the challenges 6 and 7, and challenge number 6 is to read a book with 5 or more words. And number 7 is to read a book and watch the book's movie adaptation. So for that I have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Newt Scamander by J.K. Rowling. This one is the only book that I had on my TBR for this month that was 5 or more words, so I had to use this. I'm also going to be watching Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the first movie, because I really enjoyed that movie. It was a really fun and kind of felt a little bit new, and I really loved learning more about the creatures that we had in this book. Not gonna mention the second movie, but I really enjoyed the first movie, so that'll be something that I can like take a break from reading and to watch. This is also, you know, it's a very short one, and I don't know exactly if it counts for the challenge of reading a book and watching the movie adaptation, because Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is very different from this book since it is just a textbook. But I also have the screenplay book, but I don't really want to read that because it's just word for word what the movie is, and I'd so much rather watch the movie than read the screenplay. This is another short one that I know that I'll be able to fly through for the week. I haven't really given myself any difficult books to read for the week of the reading rush because I don't really want to stress myself out too much and try to push myself if I'm also going to be trying to do the video challenges. So yeah, that has been my short little video for you showing you my TBR. Please let me know if you guys are participating in this and what your TBR is, or if you are a booktuber and if you've got your TBRs out yet. I'm posting this hopefully on July 11th. I'm usually like the day or before readathons start, I usually post my TBR, but I'm trying to be a little bit better and not post my TBR so late. I am definitely very excited to be participating in this readathon. It is so much fun. I had a blast last year. It was a busy week, but I really enjoyed myself, and I am so looking forward to participating again this year. So please again, let me know if you're doing it. And that is all for now. So thank you for watching. There's all those shenanigans down below if you want to do any of that, but if not, enjoy yourselves and have a great day. Bye guys.